Right, on the way, we do have some stuff to play you from Nelly, that wonderful record, and we have a little bit of a Luna George. But now it is time to welcome our guest for the morning into the studio. A round of applause. I like a round of applause, don't we? Yeah?
Love a round of applause.
Let's do a round of applause for Stefan Dennis, everybody. Yeah!
That's really weird. I'm applauding myself.
I think it's all right to applaud yourself. We have actual Paul Robinson of Neighbours fame in the studio. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. I like that you applaud yourself, because sometimes there's not that many people who work here.
Yeah.
It's like me, Ian and Fiona. So 3 claps, it can be underwhelming. And sometimes you get a pop star in. If you have like a Taylor Swift or a Rihanna in, they won't clap, because they're used to everyone cheering and clapping for them. But I think you need to clap to make it sound like there's a lot of people here.
Yeah, no, I walk down the street clapping myself.
Yeah, go me! I'm brilliant! I'm in Neighbours! Do people ever call you Paul Robinson in real life?
Every day, every minute, every hour, yeah.
Constantly?
Yeah.
Like, hi, Paul.
It's weird, because most of the time people call me my real name, and I go, well, who's that?
What? That's confusing.
Yeah.
We had a soap star in recently, and she said, from Coronation Street, and she said that when she started on Coronation Street, she'd call everyone by their character name by accident.
Yeah.
Like they'd be in the canteen, and she'd be like, oh, Deirdre, what you having for your tea or whatever. Does that ever happen to you? Does anyone ever call you Paul when you're on your downtime?
Oh, constantly. But what's even more embarrassing is when we the actors make the faux pas and call another actor by their character name. So, oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. That's
Yeah.
not you. That's not
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Is it confusing leading a double life, Ian?
No, because it's really weird that you say that question. No, it's not weird at all. It's a normal question. But people say to me, oh, how long does it take you to wind down after you, like if you've had a particularly heavy studio day, how long does it take you to wind down out of the character? You know, and you go back to your, everybody thinks I have a trailer for some reason. But, you know, you go back to your trailer and sort of sit there and it's a bit of cerebral moment with yourself and wind down. I was like, let me see. Normally when they say cut, that's about the time I
That's it.
stop.
Game over. Done. But you've been doing it for a long time now. You've been in Neighbours for how long? Since it started?
Yeah, I think I started in the womb.
In the womb? He was already in Neighbours in the womb.
No, it is phenomenal
story.
because it does.
The first womb actor.
Womb actor.
Womb with a view. His first play.
Okay, don't stop.
Sorry.
No, seriously, don't stop. I've been in it I've been associated with it since day one, which is 1985, January 85. But strangely, unbeknownst to a lot of people, I lived here for about 11 years.
Really?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Why did you never call us?
I did. You never answered the phone.
You never called us. I can't believe it.
I called, I wrote.
Never ever even know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what are you over here for now? What do you get to come to this miserable country for?
Why are you saying it's miserable? It's
look
fabulous.
out there, you've come over here, you look all tanned and healthy.
Yeah, but that's because I come from Australia.
I know, but look at this here. Look how miserable it is out there. Great.
That's not miserable. No, see.
Yesterday, I was like, yesterday was good. Were you here yesterday?
Yes.
Yesterday was good. Yesterday was like sunny, nice, bright. Today's a little bit grim, innit?
No, it's good. What it is, it's a lovely day. It's just a bit overcast and cold.
Yes.
But it's still a gorgeous day.
But it's been like this for a year now. Like, the sun hasn't been out for 1 year.
Welcome to old Blighty.
Yeah. We actually, should we talk about what we did for Neighbours? Because we spoke on the phone.
Yes, we did.
3 or 4 weeks ago or something?
Yeah.
Something like that. And we actually ruined your night because you were trying to go and see a play.
I was, but at the same time you bowled me over with your singing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to... We'll recap what happened. This was pretty amazing.
Refresher.
Basically, Neighbours needed a new theme tune, so they did this worldwide competition, and everyone entered it to try and be the new theme tune music maker of Neighbours. We did this. Neighbours become... which I think was pretty edgy.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours. That's when good neighbours become...
I mean, obviously that's not me. That was Lucy.
Yeah.
This is me.
I be on Ramsey Street, Eddie. I be on Ramsey Street, Eddie. I be on Ramsey Street. I be on Ramsey Street. I be on Ramsey Street. You be on Loser Street. Harold's got his tuba. He down the cafe busting tunes with toefish. He's a cool cat. His name is Toadfish. I got a little dog. His name is Bouncer. Ooh, Bouncer make you bark. bounce or rip your face off. Bounce or rip your face off. I know a dark.
I mean, it's quite long.
How do you do that with your voice? Is that before you have your coffee in the morning?
That's what I sound like without this mic.
Yeah.
This is just my regular voice.
Times down on Ramsey Street.
Anyway, it continues. It goes on. It goes on. I mean, it's as long as an episode, that. I mean, we're really quite self-indulgent. It's 19 minutes long or something. But the big question is, did we win? Are we the new sound of Neighbours?
Well, at 19
is that why you're here?
At 19 minutes long, I'd like you to have won, because then I'd only have to do a 10-minute show.
Yeah, you could just be like, good morning.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah. Sadly, you didn't win.
No.
I'm sorry, guys.
I thought that's why.
I was rooting for you. I said these. What are you doing? Why? There's no decision to be made here.
That's very sad. That's why I thought you were maybe here. It was a nice surprise.
Yeah, I
did. You come in to give us our check.
You thought it was going to be a "This Is Your Life" moment, didn't you?
Yeah, I thought we'd be rich beyond our wildest dreams.
Did you notice I was Song's clipboard?
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I thought maybe the two ladies with you were like neighbours, reps.
No, they're groupies.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, they just follow me everywhere.
Paid groupies.
They just follow him around. Yeah. He employs them. We have Stefan Dennis
Kim and
here.
Rachel, I love you. I'm so sorry.
In the studio. If you want to say hello this morning, you can. 81199. We're going to play a new record from Nelly, which people are obsessed with. And then we're going to have more chat. And then we've got an incredible game to play with you, which is called Neighbours.
Funny, though.
Or Yabers.
Oh.
Sorry, in advance. There we go, Nelly on BBC Radio 1. Do you like that record?
That was fab.
Do you think?
Yeah.
We hated it, now we love it. Now it's our jam. We totally love it.
Yeah.
Nelly, hey, Porsche there on BBC Radio 1. We are joined in the studio by Stefan Dennis, who of course plays Paul Robinson in Neighbours. He is here to break the bad news that we didn't win that Neighbours competition, and I'm not the new sound of Neighbours.
No.
Devastating.
As I said, it was very, very close. I thought you were in there with a good chance.
I know. Me too. I thought it was a pioneering record.
But can I say who did actually win?
Yes. Do they know?
Well, I don't know why I asked that question, because I'm going to say anyway.
Yeah.
Daniel Boyes.
Oh, Daniel Boyes!
He was the UK finalist, and he won.
Yeah.
But
well done, Daniel.
Yeah, and Stephanie Angelini was the Australian finalist. And do you want to know something really weird?
Yes. They're going to do it together. What?
Yes, there's another little bit of Neighbours history. They're going to do it as a duet, because they were so fabulous. Well, they thought they were both so incredible, and they did it separately, and then they actually did it together, and they just went, no, that's it.
Oh, wouldn't it be nice if they fell in love?
So, that'd be...
Hey, wouldn't it?
Cool.
That's a Neighbours storyline for you right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be lovely. That would be real nice.
It'd be a new montage for the beginning of the show.
Oh, yeah, that would be lovely.
Oh, it'd be like The Specialist, Rambo, and what's her name?
Yeah. Oh, really nice. And he gets to go to Australia. That's a good prize.
Yeah. Well, he's over there now recording as we speak. Well, no.
Could have been
middle of the night there, so that's silly.
Could have been us. Could have been us. I want to hear that record. Well, I suppose we'll hear it when we watch Neighbours every day. We'll hear it for the rest of my life. It'll torment me every time I turn the television on.
What was really sensational was the fact that Barry Crocker was one of the judges for the final.
Oh, really?
You know who Barry Crocker is?
He's the original.
He was the guy who sang the original.
Yeah, he's the guy who did the original. I do know that.
Barry Crocker,
one of my inspirations.
Bazza McKenzie at one stage, which means absolutely nothing to you.
What do you mean he came Bazza McKenzie?
Well, he was Bazza McKenzie, which was a film back in the 70s, I think. And it was vile film.
Oh, really?
About an Australian ocker who came over to Britain, and it featured Dame Edna. Humphreys, thank you very much.
Ian's a big fan.
Humphreys. Yeah. Embarrassing.
And it was Barry Humphreys before he was Barry Humphreys.
Yeah. Oh, nice little Barry facts there about all the Barrys. Yeah, all those Barry facts. Ben from Bristol's been on saying, hi, Grimmy, can you ask Stefan if he remembers meeting Ben on the set of Casualty? He gave me the address of his film studio to send my scripts to. I was wondering if he still has the company. Says Ben in Bristol.
Yes, I do still have the company. I'm still involved. In fact, I spent all day yesterday with my partner, as in my business partner.
Yes.
And Ben, I'm sorry that my memory fails me at this age.
You don't remember Ben?
That's showbiz. Of course I do. Vividly, intimately.
Yeah, Ben, of course.
Love the script. No, sorry, mate, I can't. It was probably a really good script, so I'm so sorry. And I'm the chappie who reads them all.
So people, what do? You make films? You make movies?
Well, we try to. We've made one. We try to make more. Yeah.
Oh, nice. I want to be an actor.
Do you?
I decided it last week.
Well, I tell you what, send your script and your CV into Lex Filmed Entertainment.
Well, I don't really have one. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. I mean, we could do a little show. We've got a green screen back here.
Yeah, that'll
We could
work,
do that. We could put the nice projection on Ramsey Street behind me.
Yeah.
I could play the role of a new sexier bouncer.
Or just sing that song again.
Or sing that song. Well, it didn't work for me, did it? That other guy won. Having the time of his life in Australia, and we're stuck here. Well, we're going to play a game now, which Ian Challoner over here invented. And I think this is an incredible game. I think this is good.
Named and shamed me before we
Well,
started.
no, but only because I think it's really good, and I think that you think that it's not good.
Thanks.
And
Should we use the Neighbours theme tune to do it over?
Do you want me to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think we can do that. Here we go. Okay. Let's pop the... What do you want? What era of Neighbours theme tune do you want?
92.
92? You want 92? Okay, it's time to play Neighbours or Yabers. You are welcome. I'm going to list some stories to you, Stefan, and you just have to tell me if they are yabers, as in they happened, or neighbours, they didn't happen and we made them
do I have
up.
to go, neighbours? Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the rules, isn't it, Ian?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the rules. Okay, first up. Hannah Robinson fell off a horse named Painter. True or false? Yabers or neighbours?
I'm going to say yabers.
How do you say it?
Yabers. Oh, no, that was the different one.
Yabers! You are absolutely correct.
I'll
The next
be more
one.
ebullient next time.
Toadie started up his own brand of ice cream called Frozen Toadies. Yabers or neighbours?
I've got to say neighbours, because it just sounds too rude.
That is correct. Neighbours. In fact, that's completely made up. That's from the mind of Ian Challoner over there.
I want to know where your mind is.
You don't.
He's a very confused little mind over there. Next up, Lou Carpenter invested in a production of Hello Dolly, but the show got cancelled due to poor ticket sales. Yabers or neighbours?
Oh, you got me there. That was a radio silence there. Neighbours.
It's Yabers.
I knew
Actually
that.
happened.
I was just putting you off the track.
Yeah, actually happened. Carl Kennedy left Ramsey Street with Susan to go on a rambling holiday. Yabers or neighbours?
Now, I'm going to say yabers.
Yes.
But my memory recalls, they didn't actually do it. Was that true? Or was that a different holiday?
That was a different holiday.
Oh, there you go.
Neighbours, they didn't actually go.
Oh, because
no.
there was one storyline where they were going to go and she didn't. Oh, I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. There's too many. I was going to say there's something this many years. Do they ever present you with a storyline where you're like, I'm not doing that. That is unbelievable.
No, because we are talking about neighbours.
Yes. They're never like, we've run out of everything. You're going to become a lady this week.
No, because there was one time when my character, when I first came back into the show in 2004, I think it was.
Correct.
And for about, and that was a Yabers. And for about 2 years, my character just went completely and utterly over the top. I mean, brilliant to play. That was the deliciously evil years.
What's like the maddest thing they've made you do? What's been like the craziest thing that Paul Robinson has done? I'd want to be a lunatic if I was in a soap. Like crashing cars, blowing up buildings.
Well, I've pretty much been a lunatic, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know the craziest story. I mean, the whole thing about the leg is really funny because it amazed me that the producers made it happen, that Paul lost his leg. And then after about 6 months, they just went, shh, don't mention the war. Sweep it under And they tried to forget about the old leg being chopped off. And I was like,
grow back your leg.
No, guys, unless Carl Kennedy is the miracle worker and can put it back on, the people out there don't forget. And I'm accosted by people every day wanting to touch my leg, which is a really weird thing, but there you go.
Fiona, do you want to have a feel? I'll have a little go,
And, so eventually they sort of realised that
that can't happen. That can't happen.
One-legged.
No, he's going to be...
And what's amazing is, Paul, we used to have a show in Australia called Bluey.
Yes.
With an actor called Lucky Grills, who was a very rotund little man. And he used to be, and he was a cop, and he used to be able to chase down the sprightliest villains and running up and down stairs without having heart attacks or losing breath or anything like that. And Paul's pretty much the same. The one-legged man can beat anybody.
He can do anything.
Yeah.
He can do anything. Well, that's the glory of being an actor.
Yeah.
And Stefan, thank you for coming in today. Thanks for breaking our hearts and ruining our dreams by telling us that we didn't get the Neighbours theme tune.
My absolute pleasure. And everybody out there listening, I will see you on Channel 5 at 1:45 today or 5:30, whenever.
Yes.
Cheers to you all.
Okay, thank you, Stefan, everybody.
Hey.
BBC Radio 1.